Hey, it's Abdullah and it's time to talk about Lumia. It's been 10 years since the launch of Lumia, which is one of my most beloved Nokia series of devices ever. So it's a series of devices that were running on Windows Phone as a part of the Microsoft and Nokia agreement. And in my opinion, it never got the recognition it deserves for all the innovations that it actually brought to the smartphone market. Unfortunately though, and as we already know, that didn't really work out really well for either Nokia or Microsoft. But for us fans, we still remember the series very fondly, despite its flaws. So here are 5 reasons why we loved the Nokia Lumia series. Number 1 is obviously design and build quality. Oh, 1520, you're so pretty. From the striking colors, to the in-hand feel, to the fact that Nokia somehow made plastic feel like a premium material, everybody remembers the Lumia series of devices for their awesome designs. And even though Apple was trying to push the whole market into creating fragile devices that felt really nice and expensive in the hand, Lumia proved that you could actually make really nice looking devices that still feel quite premium while still being rugged and durable. In my opinion, if you're a design student and you want to learn about good hardware design, there's no better series to study. And the core principles of the design was that they were very simple and seamless and sort of just sat perfectly in your hand. A fantastic example of how less can actually be more. But which Lumia device do you think has the best design? For me, it's almost impossible to choose a favorite between the Lumia 925, the Lumia 920, even the 1020, and also the 830 probably. Point number 2 is the focus of Lumia on imaging capabilities in cameras. From being the first series of devices to bring optical image stabilization, which as we know completely changed the game when it comes to low light photography as well as stabilization in video, to using huge sensors and utilizing pixel binning, or what Nokia used to call oversampling back then, to mastering the art of HDR images by giving you the option to actually adjust HDR in real time, to developing smart software that utilizes the camera such as Nokia Smart Cam, which allowed you to remove unwanted objects from the images, utilizing lossless zoom, using high quality audio microphones to capture audio, utilizing large aperture ratios in order to capture more light. Lumia devices were pushing boundaries left, right and center when it comes to imaging. So many of the camera innovations that we enjoy today started at Lumia, or at least perfected on Lumia. And no, I haven't forgotten the 808 PureView, of course. Point number 3 is focus on innovations generally speaking. Who can forget a device such as the Lumia 920? And I've created a dedicated video talking about all the innovations that smartphone actually brought to the market. So please do check it out. But all you need to know is that across the board, Lumias were innovating in almost every single aspect of the smartphone. From popularizing wireless charging to bringing high refresh rate displays into smartphones, there are countless innovations that the Lumia range brought to the smartphone market. And the best part was even mid-range and budget devices actually brought their own innovations. Did you know that the first camera phone with an aperture below f2.0, aka f1.9, was actually on the Lumia 720? Or that 2-layer finish that you found on the Lumia 620, for example, which was really cool? Or creating a removable back shell, which you could also 3D print to create your own designs on the Lumia 820? Really cool stuff. Number 4 is the lifestyle interface of Windows Phone. It's in my opinion still the most convenient way of combining between notifications and creating a home screen that's quite personal. And Windows Phone even utilized a real dark theme, so the backgrounds were actually deep black. Something that for some reason Android still struggles with these days, for reasons unknown to me. The Windows Phone interface was very easy to use, very personal, and showed you everything you need to know at a glance. And the final point, number 5, is the buttery smooth performance across the board. With Windows Phone, no matter what your budget is, from the Lumia 520 all the way up to the Lumia 1520, you are guaranteed to get buttery smooth and quick performance. The interface would just fly under your fingertips, and it was very satisfying to use because of this. Microsoft made sure that everything ran at a stable 30 frames per second, and Nokia even pushed the boundaries by creating 60 frames per second devices, such as the Lumia 920. All of this meant that Windows Phone was a joy to use. In contrast, Android back then, outside of top-end hardware, really struggled to run smoothly, especially on budget-friendly devices. They were just slow, stuttery, laggy, and just not very pleasant to use. Anyway, these are the 5 reasons why I think we loved Lumia devices, but if you have any more reasons, please share them with me in the comments below. Naturally though, Lumia and Windows Phone weren't flawless. which is why I'll probably create a video talking about 5 reasons why the Lumia series of devices failed. So you can stay tuned for that. Anyways, that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up to support the channel and subscribe if you're enjoying my content, and I shall see you in the next one.